Hi everyone, it's good to be back today to do some chair yoga with you. We'll add in, as we usually do, a little bit of Tai Chi and of course our breathing, and we'll end with a little bit of meditation. All right, so you're going to need your chair, right? Your glass of water, and just make sure your area is clear, right? No area rugs. No toys, no kids, no pets, no slippers, that kind of thing. All right, so go ahead and get that done, or get what you need, and then I'll start with our always think happy, be happy thought of the day. So for today, it says, trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. And on the other side, it says cerebral capacity. Okay, so they're talking about brain capacity, right? Cerebral. If your brain were a digital video recorder, it would hold 3 million hours of TV shows. If your brain were a digital video recorder, it would hold, or it could hold, I'm sorry, 3 million hours of TV. That's pretty crazy, all right? So trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. All right, let's start this. I'm gonna hit the music and we'll get started. All right, let's do this as it says, as we say, right? All right, set up your feet. Oh, I didn't turn on my candle here. Let me do that. A little ambiance. All right, stand up nice and tall. Start to think of energy drawing up through your legs. Give your belly a little tuck and feel your tailbone draw toward the floor. Lift your ribs, open your chest, but draw your shoulders back and down. Open the palms a bit and just roll the shoulders back and down. Good, lengthening from the crown of the head all the way up like a puppet on a string. Take a big inhale. You're going overhead, I'm staying low, and exhale down. Again, breathe in, come on up. Breathe out. Now bring your hands to prayer, and let's just take a few seconds to focus on our breathing, draw our attention inward. Now close your eyes, soften your face, and inhale through the nose with a big exhale out the mouth. Like a big sigh, release stress and tension. Let's do that again. Good, now just slow, long belly breaths as we try to quiet our mind, tune into our breathing and our body. Just let your arms hang by your sides. Take a deep breath and find it a little more height. Tilting your head to the right. Just going through a gentle warm-up. Inhale, exhale left, going from head to toe. Good. This time to the right, adding gentle pressure. Good. Inhale, exhale, head left, gentle pressure. That posture, breathe in, and turn your head to the right. Inhale, back center, exhale, left. Again. Right and left. Come back center, chin to chest, and lengthen your chin. Again, chin to chest, breathe. Now chin to chest, roll your head a little bit right. I just got a good crack in my neck. Get a little adjustment and left. Again. And don't be afraid of that cracking. That's fine. It really is just your spine adjusting. All right, come back center, lifting the chin. Good. All right, now let's bring those hands on the shoulders and we're gonna rotate those arms around. Other way. Good job. Okay, let's circle bigger. Good, other way. And I'm hitting my chair. Good. All right, now let's open the feet a little wider. Let's get into the ribs. Keep your head straight and get into your twisting. Double up and just feel where you might be a little tight. See if you can go a little bit further past that point. Let's go for 4 now. Breathe. Unswitch it. Let's go for 8 now, a little bit further. Good, and switch that. 4 more. Now back to singles. Now we're letting those arms just flop. Good. All right, now let's do getting down into the hips and the pelvis, our pelvic clock. So come forward and then find that nice big circle hitting all those points of the clock. Breathe. All right, you ready? Switch directions now. One more. Nice. Okay, bring the feet a little closer together, hands on your knees. Let's roll the knees right to left again. Good, other way. Good. All right, now let's warm up the feet. Bring the chair. You can bring it in front if you want, or off to the side. All right, shoulders back up on the balls of your feet. Back on your heels. Good, again. Try not to let the ankles flop out. Good, 2 more like that. Keep breathing. Oops, almost fell back. Make sure you're holding on for that. All right, now push all the way up. Bend into your knees. Again, don't let your knees open. Keep them closed. And sink your heels to the floor. Now normally you don't want your knees going past your toes, okay? So it's basically not good for your knees, but here we're consciously thinking about getting a stretch in the calves. But if it's bothering your knees, just pull out of it. Good. All right, let's go to our standing balance on 2 feet to start. Here we go. Push up. Abs in, shoulders back. And one arm can stay close to the chair and just keep challenging yourself, or both arms. Now root your shoulder blades back if you're able to. Think of your shoulder blades sliding down your back. Another little notch. Deeper if you can. All right, here we go. Stay close if you need it. You're going all the way up if you can. I'm gonna try today. See how much range I'm getting a little bit better the past couple days, but I don't want to flare. Good, come on down. Hands to prayer. Good. Okay, now doing a side body stretch. You can keep both feet flat, or you can cross the right foot over. And again, it's still flat, but it just challenges the balance a little bit, okay? Take a deep breath and actually bring your chair around front. I'm gonna bring it off to the side, but you guys can just keep it in front, or if you want it off to the side, it would be to the left side because we're stretching the right side. All right, light fingertips on the back of your head. Now tuck your belly, feel your bum tuck under and come over. Good. If you can, reach down, maybe rotate and look up a little bit. Press the knees straight, press through those feet. and breathe. Good, 2 more breaths here if you can manage. Remember, don't pull on your head though. Keep very light fingertips touching or not. Good job. All right, chair the other side or in front. Left foot crosses. All right, press through those knees and through those feet. Light fingers on the back of the head. Take a deep breath and stretch over. Good. Again, if you need, you can keep that hand there or come down. If you can, rotate. You might pull that elbow back and open the side, looking up gently. Breathe. One more deep breath. Good job, guys. Bring that down and just shake out those legs, shake out the arms, and just give a total wiggle wobble. And let's bop our heels now and let everything shake and release. Good job, guys. All right, let's move on now to some one-legged balance, okay? So today we are going to do our, let's see, what did I decide on? Crow. So we're gonna shift into your right foot, and some of you are just gonna tap and lift the knee a little bit, okay? Everybody's gonna engage the belly. Sink into your right knee, and if you're able to lift the left, arm outside, and just let your hand drop off your wrist. All right, now either tap off or both arms. Squeeze your right butt cheek a little bit. Crow. One more breath here. Beautiful. All right, shake that out. Let's try the other side. And remember, usually one side is you're better at it than the other, but you usually need it on the side that's more difficult. So as long as you're not having sharp shooting pain, give it a try, okay? Not pain though. All right, weight into your left foot. Shoulders back, belly's tucked. Either tap or lift. Squeeze the the left butt cheek a little bit. Drop that hand. Maybe the other hand stays close or comes out. Breathe. 2 more breaths. If you need to, you tap it back down if it's too much on that leg. Good work, guys. Shake it out. That's my tough leg. I can feel that. All right, now I'm gonna just give that leg a little jiggle, a little massage. Okay, let's come over to the other side and we'll do our tree pose. All right, make sure the right foot is straight. Reset your posture. Abs in, shoulders back and down, and rotate your foot. Okay, this is option 1. Okay, option 2, right next to the calf. Option 3 would be up on the inner part of the thigh. It's tough to do with sneakers though. You don't want to be next to your knee though. No compression on that joint, right? All right, abs in. Here we go. One arm. You're going to go all the way up if you can. Tap off. Don't hold on for dear life. Other arm maybe. Breathe. Good. Now you're going to go high and peek your hands together. I'm going to bring it a little lower. Relax those shoulders. Feel like you're that puppet on a string. Good. Now we're going to do one more. Those of you that need to tap the toe down, we're going to do what we call willow. Breathe. Bow over. This is a real challenge, so just do the best you can. One more breath. Nice. Shake it out, guys. All right, let's try the other side. All right, straighten that left foot. Reset your posture every time. Abs in, chest up, shoulders back and down. And we pivot. Lift off if you can, or stay with a gentle touch. All right, abs in. Reach your branches to the ceiling and tap off, or come up. Peek your hands up high. I'm gonna bring mine low. You just stay high if you can, or come with me. Point your finger, touching, and the rest of the fingers are kind of clamped down. Breathe. Now really engage the belly, engage that length through the spine, and tap your foot down if you need to as you willow, kind of bowing over to the right. That really challenges your center of balance there. One more deep breath. Nice. Give a shake, guys. All right, let's swing the chair over and let's take a little quick water break, and we'll move on to our warrior set. All right, let's start with a nice wide open stance. Check out those toes. Get those abs in, the shoulders back. Relax them down and pivot your right foot, toes right next to the chair legs. Left foot straight or subtly turned right. Okay, here we go. Open arms. Relax those shoulders. You're gonna go right outside those shoulders. You're gonna see me drop a little bit. When you come up, you don't wanna hike your shoulders. So you want them out and back a little bit. All right, you'll see me drop this arm a little bit if it's tight, and it is. All right, take a deep breath and sink into that warrior two pose. Breathe. Real determined, lengthening through those arms, tucking the belly. Sink in another notch. Good. All right, extend your warrior, out we come. Prop, chair, or on the leg, and you're coming up and over, nice long line. Breathe. Good. All right, bring that hand down either the thigh or a gentle wrap and rotate. Keeping that right knee back. Sink in another notch for your extended warrior. Good, now straighten back up, bring the shoulders back over the hips, and maybe step in a little bit. A little more narrow stance if you need. Just be careful you don't kick your butt out, right? Your hips. Triangle, abs in. Let's inch out and either come to the chair and reach to the ceiling, or come down in front of the leg and reach to the ceiling. You're up high. Breathe. Maybe inching your way down, and again, you're overhead if you can. One more breath. Beautiful. All right, bend into that right knee. Flip the right palm up as you turn to the right. Bend in and rise up for Sun Warrior. Look up. And bow back. Reaching that left arm down toward the heel. Good, now swoop through with that left arm. Take a deep breath, reach overhead. Now peek those hands together and look up. Bring them down to prayer. Beautiful. Okay, hands on the chair for support. Just pull that chair back and let's step in on that left foot. Now you're on the ball of your foot, making sure that foot is directly back from your hip, right? Here we go. Take a deep breath and sink into the right knee for Crescent Lunge. Arms up. And exhale. Rotate your crescent to the front. Good. Come back center. Inhale. Exhale, back wall. Really rooting that right foot. All right, good. Hands to chair. Let's step in for our, you know it, airplane pose. Let's take a nice flight. All right, right foot is down, chest up, shoulders back, shift them down, and kick up. Keep the belly tucking the pelvis. And open your wings. And those of you that want more, you can come through with those arms. Otherwise, just stay in your airplane or one hand on the chair. One more deep breath here. Woo, I was struggling on that one. Give a shake, guys. All right, let's switch the chair over and do the other side. All right, we're starting with that nice wide stance, looking down. Make sure those toes are aligned and pivot your left foot, toes underneath the chair. All right, remember, you can always move the chair. You don't want to have to reach for that chair. Right toes straight or subtly turned. Now abs in, shoulders back, arms extend, and then draw open the chest, okay? If you had a mirror, you shouldn't be able to see this back arm, so it's not forward at all. It's straight in line with that left arm, okay? Deep breath. Sink in, warrior two. Good. Left knee tracking more toward the pinky toe, not coming forward to the big toe. Good. Breathe and sink in another notch. One more breath. Good job. Let's inch out, gentle prop, or come down to that leg and arm up and over ear. Breathe. Good. Give a little wrap if you can, or just on your leg, and rotate. Look up, keeping that left knee back. Good job. Straighten up and maybe step in with that right foot. Get the shoulders back over the hips for our triangle. Open, inch out, and come down. Careful, I just felt myself kind of push my weight there. So if you do, come right back up, reset, abs in tighter, and come over. Looking up if you're able to. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Bend in and come on up. And let's come up and bow back. Good. Now swoop through. Right arm comes up for warrior one. Peek your hands together and look up, maybe bowing back as you bend in. Beautiful. All right, hands down to chair for support. Let's step in with that right foot. All right, left foot stays down, shoulders back over your hips. Give the belly a strong tuck and sink into that left knee. Arms come up for crescent lunge. On your next exhale, we're rotating to the front. Twist. Inhale, back center. Rotate to the back. Good job. Hands to chair. We're going to bring that right leg up now. Tuck those abs, keep your chest up and your shoulders back, and lift off if you can and open your wings. Take flight. Keep your hips square, Those of you that want more, you can come through for Warrior 3. Otherwise, just keep the foot down or subtly lifted and hands close to that chair. One more deep breath. All right, guys, good. Shake it out. Okay, it's time for our, let's see, our down dog pose. Okay, so I'm going to show you higher on the chair, the top of the chair, and then I'll switch it to the seat. You can choose. If you know the other one and you want to go deeper right off the bat, go for it. Okay, everybody, make sure you're pressing down on the chair. You're not pushing the chair away. Okay, especially if you're not on carpet and you're on like a wood floor, that could easily push away. So be careful of that. All right, hands down and step back. Widen your feet a little bit. Abs in as you press your hips back. You can bring your head down between your arms and just keep adjusting. Good. If you want to go deeper, you may. Just keep breathing and pressing those hips to the back wall. Good job. Step in a little bit. Open your feet a little wider maybe. Knees are bent and hands on the thighs. Deep breath. Lift the chin. Arch the back. Shoulders back. Exhale. Tuck your belly and round your back. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. 2 more like that. Flow through with your breathing. Hold the cat back. Good. Come back to neutral. Curve your hip out to the front. And curve your hip out to the back. And front. And back. Come back center. Roll up. And we're just going to turn away from the chair to do our chair pose, which is essentially a squat. Okay? So again, feet maybe a little more than hip width apart. Make sure you're level. And remember, you're sitting your butt back as if you were going to sit in the chair, okay? You're not pushing your knees forward. Let me just move back a little bit so you can see my feet and my knee-ankle alignment, okay? Just make sure that chair is there and you're not going to sit. You're just barely going to squat. Those of you that can bring your arms up next to your ears, you're welcome to do that. Breathe. Real good thigh workout. Now I'm going to add something. It's a little difficult. If you've had enough, come on up or have a seat. If you want more, maybe bring your feet a little closer and cross your back arm over your front thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. Good job. Let's switch other way. Good job. Come over into modified forward fold, hands to your thighs, nice long back. Shift your shoulders back, tuck your belly, and really tuck your belly in enough to feel it into the low back. You can let your arms dangle in little circles if you'd like. Abs in here, nice and strongly. Other way with those arms. Good. Now bend into those knees, open the arms outside, take a deep breath overhead. Grabbing right, pull over to the left, and push your hips out to the right. Let's try the other side. And back up. Open those arms into a big V. Open your heart. And back up. And hands come to prayer. All right, guys, grab some water and we're going to continue with the seated portion of the program. me just tilt my camera down. Hopefully I don't touch anything. Okay. Oh, jeez. Whenever I do that, it's crooked, right? All right, so if you haven't grabbed your water, go ahead. I don't know how well I fixed that. Take a couple deep breaths. Let me see if I can just get this one more time. Try it. Good. That's a little bit better. Take a deep breath up and exhale down. Again. Let's just roll the shoulders. Forward. And one more time back. Shift them down. Good. All right, let's start with our piano. Get your fingers moving for those arthritic hands. And I always say it, hope you guys are doing this kind of thing when you're watching TV, right? Push each finger into the thumb. Okay, hands, squeeze them in, reach them out. In and out, in and out. Keep going. I can't seem to get this right. In and out with those hands. Good, now shake them out. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I need a cameraman here, guys, right? All right, now rotate your wrists. Other way. I don't think I did a darn thing. Maybe a little bit lift. Good. Okay. Now let's see. Let's start with our arm stretches. Okay. Let's start with our eagle, our modified eagle pose. If you'd like, you can just cross your right ankle over your left. Doesn't really do anything. It's just a mimic of our standing eagle pose, which is balance, and we've done that before, but it's very difficult. All right. So left arm right in front of your face, okay? You're trying to get your wrist and your elbow to match up if you can. And tuck that arm under. Those of you that can come up and really wrap hands, go for it. Otherwise, you're gonna just add a little bit of pressure on that left arm. Tuck the belly, breathe as you feel the stretch. Into the shoulder. Let the shoulders drop though. And maybe a tiny lift. Good job. All right, just wrap that arm around your back. Your right hand is going to grab your left arm and just give it a subtle little pull to get a nice chest pec stretch. And tilt your head over to the right. Good. Let that go. Roll it back. And let's switch. Left ankle over right. Sit up nice and tall. Again, you're not leaning on the back. Yeah. Right arm in front, left arm underneath. Feed those hands together if you can, or add that pressure. Relaxing the shoulders with the breath. To intensify the stretch, you can take this right hand or that really right forearm and just kind of tilt it over to the right as you pull it to the left. Good, okay. Feeding your right hand behind your back, left hand grabs your other hand or wrist, give that a pull, and tilt your head. Good job. All right, keep your hands behind your back. Bring your feet back to flat and clasp your fingers together. All right, remember a nice long spine here. take a deep breath, abs in, and lengthen your spine. Find the stretch in that back and the low back, and then lift your arms up off your back a little bit, and keep the crown of your head reaching toward the front of the room. Breathe. Good. Bring those arms down and see if you can lengthen a little bit further and come down a little bit more. And again, don't drop the head. Just think of the crown of your head reaching toward the front of the room, as if somebody's grabbing your head, pulling your spine forward. A little deeper if you can. Good job. Come on up, and let's bring the feet together and cross over for our twist. Similar to what we did in chair pose, but we're fully seated here. Stack your hands. Now bring your hand up about shoulder height, and I want you to really think about your rotation from your spine and your torso. And then let that arm follow. As you rotate a little bit more, take 2 breaths. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. So you remember, your leg is pushing into your arm is pressing back. Take a deep breath up, bring that arm up about shoulder height, take another breath, and rotate a little bit more, and bring that arm up a little bit higher if you can. Good job. Come on down and roll back up. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a little bit of inner thigh work. We were pressing our outer thighs out, so working them very subtly. Let's subtly work the inner thighs. Sit firmly. Pull the belly in. You're going to feel your buttocks muscles engage as well, and then you're going to push into your hands, and you're going to push back, working those inner thighs. All right? And you can do this. You can put a pillow in between your legs too, if you'd rather do that. All right, here we go. Belly in. Push in. And breathe. Good job, guys. All right, just bring those hands down the side of the chair. Take a deep breath and slide down that chair leg. Reach that arm up. Now look up and really stretch that arm to the ceiling as you reach a little bit lower with the left. Good. Come back up. Deep breath. And let's try the other side. Are you smiling? Come on. Deep breath up. And rotate and look up. Good job. Come on back up and just roll those shoulders back. Good job, guys. All right, let's move on down to the legs. The rest of the leg stretches. Let's just point and flex the right foot. Get a little more work with the ankle, loosening it up. Roll it. Other way. Beautiful. Let's point and flex left. That should feel good. Pushing out through the toes and out the heels. Good. All right, now rotate the foot. Try not to get the whole leg moving. You really want to target that ankle. Other way. Good. Give those legs a little rub, and maybe around the knees. All right, guys, good job. Let's sit up nice and tall, and we'll draw our right knee into our chest, either over or under, whichever works best for you. If that knee is swollen or you have any issues in that joint, you might not want to compress it, and you can just use that hand underneath. Each exhale, you're coming in a little bit further. Shoulders down as you exhale. Good. Now start low, push out through the heel. Try to get the knee straight, and those of you that can come higher, great. If not, just stay low and keep stretching the back of the leg from the ankle, or the heel really, up through the ankle and the calf, behind the knee, and up higher into the hamstring muscle in that thigh, the back of the thigh. One more breath. Good. Now bend it in. You're gonna open out for a little bit of a groin stretch. Those of you that wanna put the foot down, you're welcome to do that. Breathe, and maybe extend it. Again, it can be on the floor. Good, all right. Bring that back down and step it back in. Let's try that all on the other side. Reset your posture and grab a hold, left knee to chest. Over or under. Remember, little increments. With each exhale, maybe coming in a little more, stretching a little more. Beautiful. Extend out, stay low to start. And then lift up a little bit and breathe. A little higher as you can. Remember, just try to keep stretching through that leg. Good, bend it in. Some of you are gonna open it out and put that foot down to the floor if you need to. Just think of pulling the knee back. And then maybe extending out. Maybe that leg's on the floor. Good, bring it down. And let's bring it back in. Good work, guys. All right, now let's open both legs nice and wide for an inner thigh groin stretch. So try to get those toes turned out. Heels in, and we're gonna add a little pressure on the inside of the thighs. All right, keep walking the feet out as much as you can. Lengthen the spine, close your eyes, and really breathe into that groin and inner thigh space. One more breath here. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to shimmy forward. You know, we usually come right out into a straddle, staying wide, kind of perching your buttocks right on the edge of the chair. All right. Here we go. Deep breath. Lengthening the spine, exhaling down the left leg. We're going to try to stay open through the side body. Don't collapse through the chest here. If you're able to, up and over your ear. Breathe. One more breath here. Good job. Strong belly draws you back up. All right, ready for the other side? Here we go. Try to keep that side body open, up and over. One more breath. And bring it back in. Good job, you guys. All right, let's end with our hip flexor stretch, turning to the right. You're gonna shimmy yourself to the front edge of that chair, making sure you're holding on with the right hand, right? And slide the foot back so the knee has an angle behind the hips. You don't wanna hear as much as you can. Challenge that stretch. See, it's very subtle here for me, but it's enough that I feel that stretch. All right, tuck the belly. You're gonna feel that bum kind of tuck under, and it intensifies that stretch. Here we go. Inhale up with the left and arc over your ear and breathe. Keep tucking belly, stretching the hip flexor down that thigh to the knee. One more breath here. Good, hold on and draw that leg back in. Carefully switch to the other side. All right, tuck the belly. Make sure that left foot's nice and firm to the floor. Hold on with your left hand. Inhale up with the right and arc over your head. Keep tucking. One more deep breath. Good job. Hold on and come back. Good. Grab a quick sip of water if you'd like. All right. Now reset your posture. Take a deep breath, lengthening your spine. Open your heart. Open those arms. Abs in and draw your chest open and your shoulders back. Inhale, back up. Now exhale, hands in your lap for our little mini meditation. And as I always say, if you have time when we need to stop, because the video is just, we're at the end of our time limit, if you can continue, please do, and try to make time in your day to do this, even if you can only do 5 minutes here and there. Just, it's so beneficial, that deep breathing and quieting your mind, focusing on the breath, letting that mind be free of all the stress and the worries and the schedules. All right, rest your hands in your lap and close your eyes. I'd like to take my glasses off as well. Now start to soften your face, but feel your shoulders settle and feel your vertebrae separating and lengthening. Take a deep cleansing breath. Like a big sigh, we release stress and tension. One more cleansing breath. Now, slow, deep belly breaths. Feel your facial muscles and even your scalp and your shoulders soften, but stay nice and tall as you breathe. Quiet your mind. Allow your arms to fall to your sides. Slowly begin to move your hands and your feet. And roll your shoulders back and open your eyes. And let's take one more deep breath filled with energy for your day. And exhale those hands to prayer center. I hope you enjoyed our chair yoga session for today, guys. Give yourselves a hand. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad you guys are staying moving, staying positive, staying healthy. Until next time, make it a good week, guys. Hang in there. Bye now.